In the quiet hush of a sun-kissed morning, a young boy named Leo stood in the heart of his family's garden, a world painted in hues of green and vibrant blossoms. Cradled in his small palm was a single tiny seed, a dark, unassuming speck that held the promise of life. With a look of profound hope shimmering in his wide, curious eyes, he knelt down to the rich, dark earth. He carefully dug a small hollow with his finger, a perfect little bed for the seed. He placed it inside with the gentleness of a whispered secret and covered it with soil, patting it down softly. This was not just planting a seed, it was the planting of a dream, a silent pact made with the earth on a peaceful morning. Days melted into a week, each one starting with the same ritual. As soon as the sun's first rays stretched across the garden, Leo would rush out, his heart a flutter of anticipation. He would crouch by the patch of soil, his eyes scanning for any sign of change, any hint of green breaking through the brown. But the earth remained still and silent. Day after day, nothing. The initial excitement began to wither, replaced by a creeping vine of frustration. A heavy sadness settled in his chest as he stared at the barren spot. He had watered it, cared for it, and whispered words of encouragement to it, yet it gave him nothing in return. The silence of the soil felt like a judgment, and Leo began to believe he had failed his tiny seed. One afternoon, as Leo sat slumped by his patch of dirt, his chin resting on his knees, a gentle shadow fell over him. He looked up to see Mr. Allister, the old gardener from next door whose hands held the wisdom of 1,000 seasons. His face, etched with the kind lines of time, held a knowing smile. He sat down beside Leo, his presence warm and comforting. "What troubles you, little sprout?" he asked, his voice as soft as moss. Leo, his voice trembling slightly, confessed his failure. Mr. Allister listened patiently before pointing to a towering oak tree at the edge of the garden. "That great tree was once a seed just like yours," he explained softly. "Real growth, the most important growth, happens where we cannot see it. Deep underground, roots are taking hold, gathering strength and preparing for the long journey ahead. It is a quiet and patient work." A new light sparked in Leo's eyes. The old gardener's words were like a gentle rain on his parched spirit, washing away the disappointment and planting a new seed of understanding. He wasn't a failure, he was just impatient. Inspired by this newfound wisdom, his daily routine was reborn. The next morning, he approached the patch of soil not with anxious hope, but with steady determination. He watered the spot with renewed purpose, his actions now filled with the quiet confidence of someone who understands the unseen magic at work. He did this every single day, trusting in the process happening beneath the surface, a secret collaboration between the seed and the earth. Then one bright morning it happened. A tiny, almost imperceptible sliver of green had pushed its way through the soil, a vibrant declaration of life. The little sprout, fed by Leo's unwavering care and the warmth of the sun, grew with surprising vigor. It stretched its first 2 leaves towards the sky as if in a joyful greeting. Days turned into weeks and the sprout transformed into a healthy, thriving plant, its leaves a deep, luscious green. Leo would often visit it, a proud smile gracing his lips as he watched it sway gently in the breeze. He had learned the garden's greatest lesson, that the most beautiful things in life require patience and that true strength is built slowly, in the quiet, unseen moments. The video concludes with text appearing over the image of the boy and his flourishing plant. "Great things grow slowly. Never give up."